Welcome to the Investor Financing Podcast, where we interview real estate investors and lenders so you can learn all the secrets to getting your projects funded and scale your portfolio. Learn about fix and flip loans, BRRRR financing, rental, fix to rent, commercial, multifamily bridge loans, business loans, and so much more. And now, your host, Beau Eckstein.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Investor Financing Podcast. And today we're talking about portfolio loans, aka blanket loans. And I'm going to give you kind of the general guidelines of what you can expect during these COVID times. First of all, prior to COVID, you could get these portfolio or blanket loans done on multiple single family homes, and the assets could be worth as low as like 65 grand. Well, fast forward until today, all those guidelines have changed, and typically most of these portfolio kind of hybrid niche lenders that are not banks want assets that are worth $150,000 or greater. So the problem is that my Midwest friends that are investing in the Midwest are having trouble financing these properties.
You're listening to the Investor Financing Podcast. We'll be right back after this break. Are you looking for funding? Are you getting frustrated trying to find a lender? Visit investorfinancingpodcast.com and click the Get Funding button. Complete the simple form and schedule a free phone consultation with one of our placement specialists. We have a proprietary directory of funding partners that can help you get the funding you need. It's fast and easy to explore the options available for your specific needs. Don't wait. Visit investorfinancingpodcast.com and get connected.
So, how do you solve the problem? Well, let me tell you, there's about 12,000 community and credit unions out there. And their commercial divisions, their commercial loan officers are the ones making loans on these smaller asset style portfolios. So that's the best way. What we've done at our company is we've reached out and we have a directory, and we're constantly updating it. We're constantly building new relationships with funding partners throughout the nation. Many of my investors from the West Coast are buying in places like Indiana, Michigan, Tennessee, so the Midwest. And so some of these areas, the property values, you can go in and buy a property for 20 grand or 30 grand and put in a little bit of work and then make it rent ready, right? So it's very difficult to get national lenders to lend on a small asset class like that. So typically portfolio lenders today, I'm talking about the national players, not the banks. They want an asset that's worth minimum 100K. Pre-COVID, you could get stuff done at 60K a property. So there's a lot of people looking to refinance right now with rates being great that aren't able to find these institutions. And so that's what I wanted to focus this conversation about, is that there are funding sources available. It's really coming down to a community bank and credit union commercial lending division. And we spend our time focused on finding and uncovering these type of opportunities. For example, recently had a multifamily deal, and the borrowers couldn't go agency debt because they didn't have the experience with multifamily. They had owned some smaller properties. Well, through our directory, I was able to identify a credit union, and they're lending 80% of purchase price with rates in the low threes on it's a 10-year fixed amortized over 25 years. So unbelievable deals are being found in these niche type banks and credit unions. So if you have any questions on how to fund your portfolio or your blanket deals, let me know. I'm happy to assist you. We've got quite a few that we're working on right now. Hope you enjoyed this short episode, and I'll see you on the next show. And please be sure to share this podcast. And if you want to go to investorfinancingpodcast.com, you can watch our previous episodes and or listen to them. Of course, we're on iTunes, Stitcher, Libsyn, and all the other channels. So do me a favor, subscribe and share the content. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to connecting with you in the future.
Thanks for listening to the Investor Financing Podcast. For show notes and useful resources, please visit investorfinancingpodcast.com. For questions or comments, email info@investorfinancingpodcast.com. If you enjoy our show, please share it with your network. Until next time.